we are going to talk a little bit about the village and what we did during the village during the last week. So what did we do? Maybe you can start us off, Adam?
I feel like a lot of the stuff that we've been doing is actually being done by you. I've been really busy in real life, so I think what we're looking at right now is the start of the plans for the outer wall, which looks really nice.
Yes, it's something that I was working on the last week, just trying to get a layout at least, because I know each level of these houses are going to take like over 1K of bricks, approximately.
They're very long, these houses, so they have quite a few walls.
Yeah, and it's just going to keep going, wrapping around. I haven't gotten around to that, but I thought we didn't really have a plan. We knew we wanted to go up, but before we could actually, get a concrete plan of how high we wanted to go, based on our skill level. I really just wanted to see what it looked like compared to the Colossus, and I think we did pretty good. We got pretty high.
Yep,
enough.
Looks pretty good. Yeah.
So anyway, what else did we do? Let's go take a look at some other things.
Sure.
I know that this week, some of our villagers, I believe it was Chonk Lord, decided he wanted to make a church, which is great because we do need some help with the port area. It hasn't been really getting a lot of love recently. It's looking kind of like very dirty. So it's great. He got together, he had plans, and we said, go for it. Just jump in, do whatever you want for it. And I think Pekka, our other villager, decided he was going to help, and they got it done in like a night. So here's the church area. Looks pretty sweet. I don't think they've done anything inside, but
Yeah,
they
we
did
need to.
construct a big church area.
Interior designing is needed.
Perfect
But,
location. Looks nice. It is definitely great to see an extra building on the port area and to see it finally sort of fleshing out.
Look at this.
A spider. Alright, so as Adam kills a spider, there's one more change to the village area that we did, I haven't finished it yet. And it's one that we actually passed back there. Now when we bought this, bought this deed, it came with one house on the property.
It's hitting you, by the way.
Oh, it is, isn't it? You
So
might
let's
want to
run away. Run away. For some odd reason, couldn't hit it.
We can get some of the guards on it. Alright, so I might have to get healed. But while we talk about it, it came with this one house, and every single episode when you see us going through, you see this house and it doesn't have a roof and it kind of looks like a mess because we were storing all of our stuff in that house before the castle was done. And we knew we were going to destroy this house because we really didn't need it so large. So I finally got all of our stuff out, at least all the stuff we needed, and kind of compacted into a smaller version of the house, and then finally got around to destroying the house and building a little treasury I called it, so that we could, I think we have a trader in there and we have a couple other things, but really it's just a little storage hut that we need to have down at the port. And I also wanted to see what it would look like to have kind of like a castle-y feel of a 3x3 area. I think it came out okay. I still got to finish it off a little bit. You can definitely see the seams here. I didn't realize that before. The stone parapet and the walls don't exactly match up perfectly, so you see kind of like a line, a definitive line between them. It's not
I
so
never
much on
noticed
this
that
side.
before, but when you told me, you could definitely see it. Not much you can do about it.
Yeah, what can you do? But that's
Maybe
another change.
Before we had that change, this house was quite a lot bigger than we needed it to be.
Much larger.
Yeah, so I like it. I mean, it's a good. You can actually see the dormitory behind there. So
Yeah, it's why I put the dorms behind there, because we knew at one point we were going to destroy this house. So we finally did it. Now you can see the dorms. Oh yeah, another change since last week. We got a new member who is temporarily going to stay with us on the dorm.
hmm
It's pretty much exactly what we made the dorms for. A person that wants to join our village for a safe place for maybe, you know, a couple weeks, a month, 2 months, just a short amount of time, with the intention of eventually going off on their own with the new skills and knowledge of the game and to build their own place. So, and that's exactly what he intends to do, which I think is perfect. It's perfect for the dormitory. So we can all say hello to Therian, I think.
Nice.
I
Very
don't know
new.
the house. Therian. There you go. Hopefully I'm
There's
saying
one
that.
thing that I wanted to check out here. I know there's been some work done on some of these houses in some of this area.
So you got
Uh,
Pekka's house here.
yeah,
Chonk and his many horses. Wow, he has a lot of
Yeah.
horses now.
yeah,
And
he
pigs.
does. Pigs. Chunks asked me to destroy his stables. And it looks like he just replaced it with a fenced-off area. And Scarbone. Haven't seen much progress there, but
Comes on, he
since-
does his farm.
yeah, the farm's looking
But
good.
It looks nice. And
Yeah,
of course, this side still looking like grass.
the way it was.
Oh,
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we'll have to talk to who owns this place again. Delta
would be
Storm.
Delta Craft.
Or Delta Craft. Yeah, so some villagers have expressed concern.
Yeah, I think that we
They
might
just
have a
want a
vacancy.
play. They just want somebody to play with.
Somebody will be on and hang out with, for sure.
Anyway, so hopefully Delta Craft is doing okay still. And we haven't seen him for a little while. So what have we done in the castle? You know, not much since last week, since we built it up and I realized that I don't have the skill to actually do it.
But we did realize that your skill is getting there. It's close. Like, it's doable. So
I need 90 masonry and I have 86. And I only have one 90 skill like I've ever gotten. So to get a second one, that would take a while. So I don't know exactly what we'll do. If we have to lower this by 1, I could do 9.
Wait, let's not lower it by 1.
You just want
Just-
me to grind masonry up to 90. don't
Grind out that last 4 skills. That should be your main goal.
you? Anyway, so
Oh, we should go the other way, shouldn't we?
that is our update, I believe. That's all the
That was
changes.
There's one other thing, I think. One small thing.
There is?
Do you want to show the new stations? They're still a work in progress.
Oh, I also finished all the marble floors in here.
That's
I was
right.
really trying to get 49. I was really trying to get 49
Paving.
paving. That's right. Thank you. And I couldn't. I didn't know what to do, so I did marble, and it did get me up, but not quite. I had like 48. So I came here and I started paving these floors because I know I'm eventually going to have to do stone floors, and I realized that stone floors give me a lot more experience than marble at the moment. So if you're out there and you've got around 40-ish paving and you're like, I'm going to try to do marble floors, if you have access to a lot of marble because you feel like it might give you more experience, yeah, it doesn't. Stone floors give so much more experience for this level.
Yeah, and you were saying you got a lot of experience. I'm like, wow, it's not very much floors that you did.
Yeah, look at this. For just these, I got level 49 and level 50.
Nice.
I got 2 skill ups just from this little bit.
Nice. So this is going to be the new another workstation, right? Like a couple.
This will be
couple
the big
workstations.
ones for going to be for my carpentry,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess fine carpentry because they're kind of similar.
Yeah.
And then the one over there will be if I ever decide to do leatherworking.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe one day. or
A
somebody will
leatherwork
decide.
station. Looks like it'd be a good place over here for a cloth tailoring station if we ever
Yeah,
need one.
and at some point, we'll have to put all of our bulk goods and that sort of thing, maybe building materials or something somewhere. So
Yeah.
we have the room, so I'll have to pick a spot. But mainly what I'm trying to do is build hallways and make it look like a big castle. I want it to actually look like a castle and not like giant rooms that are
That's
just
right.
all over the
Hallways
place.
with individual rooms would be nice, yeah. And I can see like that you set down the framework, so there'll be hallways and
Yeah. Trying to make it make sense
yeah.
in certain buildings. I haven't gone through every building yet because we do have 7 of them, but I've gone through a bunch of them. I know with your area you want it a lot more open.
Yeah,
So
I
that's
wanted
why
to,
in here with your station it's just like there's no walls. It's just giant and open.
yeah. This
for
will be
your
the
forge area.
smithery. Like we could have like a pathway, like a different floor where we are right now, like across here. But you know, I like open.
Mhm.
I really like having my station outdoors, really. But unfortunately, we've had issues with that in the past. So I think we're gonna just have to deal with it being on the inside. But tall ceilings and open room is
You
sort of
want
our
it to
goals
feel
for that.
like you're outside while not being outside.
Yeah.
So anyway, here's a station that you made, which is sort of like, I don't know, maybe you can explain what it is.
It's still kind of a work in progress. A lot of like, it's like rough around the edges right now, but the idea is that this will be the priest station. A
A
place
priest
where you
station.
stand and do all the priestly things, if that's a word. Probably not.
Which, yeah, so you design this, or you're designing it in a way that would benefit you.
That's
and
right.
your
That makes it
priest.
easy. That makes it easy. I can sort of just stand in one spot and don't have to move. The one thing that I feel that I need, and I've grown to need, is this large cart that's sitting there in the back there. There's no container quite like the large cart, and if there was, I would use it.
It's true. While building this area, we went through every single possibility of what
Yeah.
you could have here, trying to figure out a better solution than just having a large cart here.
Like I promise you, we've thought of everything. Like I wish like coffins was one option, but I would probably need about 8 coffins to fit the need of
Look at-
one large cart.
If we just take a small look at how much is in here, you got chests, you have just bowls and
Yeah, it's kind of a mess in there, but it's an organized
water
mess.
skins with lots of gems on there.
It kind of looks like my desk at work.
Satchels, rafts. Yeah, with these rafts and all these containers, you can fit a lot of stuff in here.
Yeah.
And I guess we'll have to understand in a bit. I know some people can see. I am currently not on my character, if you haven't noticed yet. I am on Adam's priest, which is a little different. And this is a perfect place to start talking about the priesthood. I guess really the first question is, what is a priest exactly in this game?